Welcome back to Math 107 College Algebra. In this video, we're going to take a look at the difference quotient. So first, conceptually, what we're talking about with a difference quotient is I have a graph, and I pick some point on the graph, and I want to know what the slope of the function is at that point. Now, if you'll recall from the slope formula, we can't do it if we aren't moving anywhere along the x-axis. But if we let that point on the x-axis be 8x, and then we'll move left or to the right a very small amount, we're going to call that spot on the x-axis x plus h. We can now look at the slope between those two corresponding points, and then later on, if you take calculus, we'll use that idea and look at what happens when each gets really, really small. So the formula for the difference quotient is derived from the slope formula. So the points that we have are x, f of x, and x plus h, f of x plus h. So we can plug those into the slope formula. So we get f of x plus h minus f of x over x plus h minus x. But then in that denominator we have a plus x and a minus x. They cancel out. So the formula that we're going to have to work with is f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. I'll put a box around that to indicate that it's important. So now we know the formula, we want to be able to compute a difference quotient. So I'm going to give you the function f of x equals 1 over x. So we can apply the difference quotient formula. So that would give me 1 over x plus h minus 1 over x, all of that divided by h. So first I need to get a common denominator. So in doing that, I can multiply the numerator and denominator of the first fraction by x, and the numerator and denominator of the second fraction by x plus h. So I get x over x plus h minus x times x plus h in the denominator of the first one. And then that should be in the denominator there. X times the quantity, x plus h, and still an h in the denominator. And now it's just simplification from here. So I get x minus x minus h over x times x plus h, and then a bigger division sign because all of that's going to be divided by h. So now plus x and minus x cancels out. So I get minus h over x times x minus h all of that divided by h. Well, now I can rewrite that slightly as minus h over x times x minus h. Dividing by h is the same as multiplying by 1 over h. Now I get the h's to cancel out. And I end up with minus 1 over x times x minus h. Now right now this won't be of much use for us. When you move on to take calculus, we would then start looking at that for values of h getting really, really small and get an idea of what in theory that should equal when h is 0. So that concludes this lesson. In the next lesson, we're going to take a look at the composition of functions.